This is Joy, Dark Lady of the Moon, and I am seeking my inner goddess. I didn't expect to be doing another video so soon. This has only been 2 days since the first one, but all night long I kept hearing over and over, choose the name, choose name, choose name. I thought, okay, all right, well, I guess I've got to really put this out there. So I would suggest that the first thing to do when you're finding yourself, finding your inner goddess, sometimes it helps you to get into the correct mindset or into a different kind of mindset if you call yourself a different name. Now, I'm not saying that you need to do a name change, a legal name change. You don't even have to tell your family. You don't have to tell anyone. You can keep it to yourself. But my point is, when you do this, you get into the mindset of becoming a better person, and finding that part of yourself, that special part that everybody has, and saying, I'm going to be different now. I am striving to remember who I really am, who my soul is. And I was working with a teacher for about 10 years, and that was the very first thing that she did, was give me a name. I remember our first conversation. I, for whatever reason, blurted out that I couldn't stand my name. Now, I think what I was saying was I couldn't stand myself. I didn't like myself. I was very unhappy. I didn't like the choices I had made in the past. And so she was offering me a new way of looking at myself. And I didn't have to take a new name. But I agreed to, and I was very happy that I did, and thus I became Joy. So I've got suggestions down below of links that you can click to look at different goddesses. You can choose a goddess name like Athena. You can choose a name that you've always loved. It doesn't matter. This is for you. This is your choice. This is what you decide. And this is like putting on a cloak. When you decide to choose this name and decide that this is your soul, this is your essence, when you decide that, okay, you allow yourself to change, because you're a new person now. You're really not. I mean, this has always been a part of you, but it's just sort of putting in your face, this is new. This is a new way of thinking. This is a new way of loving yourself. But like I say, this isn't something that you have to do. I think it's just helpful. And besides that, there may be a name that you've always loved, and wouldn't that be fun to choose that name? One other thing that you can do with this is if you decide that you want to have another name, you can make a journal with that name on it, and you can decorate it. You can make a little poster of it if you'd like. You could make an area of your bedroom a certain special place for that goddess, which is you. And you can decorate it however you want in your favorite colors. And another reason why I think this is such a helpful exercise is I think about those countries or those people that do not name their children. They allow their children to name themselves when they get to a certain age. Actually, that might sound a little foreign to us, but I think that that's sort of wonderful, because when you give your baby a name, that's your thoughts and your essence on the baby. And wouldn't that be wonderful if they got to decide for themselves who they are? It would give them more of a sense of themselves, I would think, and it would cause them to be more introspective about themselves. And you know, that was one of the reasons that I was so lost, and I feel lost now, is if you don't, if the child is not able to establish an identity, the forces outside, their friends, society is going to be able to bat them around, because they're not going to have a firm idea of who they are. And I think that's really important. These are things that you can learn at any age. So I'm nearly 60 years old and I'm learning this stuff. It sort of just hit me over the head. But I'm happy to be going through this journey with you. If you'd like to know when the next video that I'm going to be uploading is, please hit the subscribe button. And there's another button below it too, where you can get notifications of when I upload. So if you want to hit that, that'd be great too. I appreciate going on this journey with you, and I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts. And so, goddesses, you have a wonderful day.